Hello students, welcome to MJC Learning. Today we are going to study chapter number 15 of chemistry, that is polymer, part 3. So let's begin. In the part 1 and part 2, we have already discussed about what is polymer, monomer, polymerization process, as well as classification of polymers based on sources, based on structure and based on number of monomers. Today we are going to start classification of polymers based on intermolecular forces. Here, classification of polymers on the basis of intermolecular forces. Students, what is the meaning of intermolecular forces? Intermolecular forces are the forces which holds the atoms or molecules in the compound. These intermolecular forces in polymers gives or shows its mechanical properties like tensile strength, toughness, elasticity. So, on the basis of intermolecular forces, polymers are classified as elastomers, fibers, thermosetting polymers, and thermoplastic polymers. So, let us discuss each term in detail. The first one is elastomers. Elastomers are having elastic character. What is this elastic character or elasticity? Whenever we are applying stress on polymer, its polymeric chain stretches and it will return back to its original position when stress is removed. But why elastomer possess this elastic character? The reason behind this is the intermolecular forces present in it. So elastomers contain weak intermolecular forces, that is van der Waals forces. So elastomers are the polymers which have weak intermolecular forces or van der Waals forces between the chains and have elastic characters. Elasticity, as we already discussed, that is a property by which the substance gets stretched by external force and restore its original shape on release of that force. As elastomers have weak van der Waals intermolecular forces which permits the polymer to be stretched. But few cross-link between the chain helps the stretched polymer to return to its original position when applied stress is removed. Here are the examples of elastomers: vulcanized rubber, Buna S, Buna N, neoprene. These elastomers are soft, stretchy, and it is used in making rubber band. This is what elastomer. Let us discuss the next term, that is fibers. The most important characteristic of fibers, we can form a thread from the fiber. Examples like a nylon 6, nylon 66 or terylene. Different fibers are having different kind of tensile strength. But what is this tensile strength? Tensile strength, it is a property to have a resistance to breaking under tension. But why these fibers are possessing strong tensile strength? The reason behind that is its intermolecular forces. Fibers possess strong intermolecular forces like hydrogen bonding, dipole-dipole forces. So we can easily express fibers, that is, these are the polymers which have a strong intermolecular forces like hydrogen bonding, dipole-dipole forces between the chain, and we can form the thread. Fibers have a less elasticity. Due to the strong intermolecular forces, these fiber possesses high tensile strength, which is the property to have a resistance to breaking under tension and have a crystalline nature. Examples of fibers are polyamide, that is nylon 66, polyester, that is terylene. These fibers are long, thin and thread-like, can be woven into fabric and are used in textile industries, strong ropes, tire cords, etc. Let us take a short comparison between elastomers and fibers. Elastomers have a weak intermolecular forces, fibers have a strong intermolecular forces. Elastomer shows the strong elasticity. Fibers shows the less elasticity. Elastomers are soft, stretchy, and are used in rubber band. Fibers are long, thin and thread-like and can be woven in fabric. Are used in textile industry, strong ropes, tire cords, etc. These are the examples according to the headings. The next term is thermoplastic polymer. Very important. Thermoplastic polymer, the basic criteria of this thermoplastic character is thermoplastic polymer on heating it becomes soft and on cooling it becomes hard on. So if I am again heating it, it becomes soft, again cooling, it becomes hard. So on repeatedly heating it becomes soft. As and when we are applying heat, the heat energy will disturb this polymeric chain. So polymeric chain get separated. But whenever we are cooling this polymeric chain, the polymers are come together to form a solid plastic. But why this thermoplastic polymer possess this kind of property? It is due to the covalent bond present in its polymeric chain. So, thermoplastic polymers are the polymers which are capable of repeated softening on heating and hardening on cooling with a little change in their properties. These polymers possesses moderate intermolecular forces that are intermediate between elastomers and fibers. Examples of thermoplastic polymers are polythene, polystyrene and polyvinyls, etc. They can be remolded, recast and recycled as they can be repeatedly softening on heating. They are soft, less brittle and soluble in some organic solvents. They are linear or branch polymers and they are formed by a process that is addition polymerization. We are going to deal this addition polymerization concept in the upcoming lectures. The next and the last category of classification of polymer on the basis of intermolecular forces is thermosetting polymer. As we have already discussed, that is thermoplastic polymer on heating, on repeated heating, it becomes soft. But here thermosetting polymer shows exactly opposite property. That is, thermosetting polymer on heating it become hard but moldable. It cannot be softening on heating. Why this is happening to thermosetting polymer? This is due to the cross link between the polymeric chain. That is a strong intermolecular force between thermosetting polymeric chain. So, these are the polymers which can be molded into different shapes but they get hardened while hot. Once hardened, these becomes infusible, cannot be softened by heating. These polymers possesses a extensive cross-linking by covalent bond, which is formed in the molds during the hardening and setting process while hot. Examples of thermosetting polymers are bakelite, urea formaldehyde, resin. They cannot be remolded, recast or recycled. Why? Because they cannot be softened by heating. They are hard, brittle and insoluble in some organic solvents. They are cross-linked polymer or heavily branched polymers. And these polymers can be formed by a condensation polymerization. As condensation polymerization is the new term, we are going to deal this term in the coming lectures. A short comparison between this thermoplastic polymer and thermosetting polymer. As we have already discussed both the terms in detail, let us take a short view of comparison. Thermoplastic polymer softening on heating, thermosetting polymer remain hard on heating. Thermoplastic polymer possesses moderate intermolecular forces. Thermosetting polymer are having strong intermolecular forces. Thermosetting polymers cannot be remolded. Thermoplastic polymer can be remolded. Thermoplastic polymer soft, less brittle and soluble in some organic solvent. Thermosetting polymer hard, brittle and insoluble in some organic solvents. Thermoplastic polymer are linear branch or polymer, while in thermosetting polymer they are cross-link or heavily branch polymer. In case of thermoplastic polymer, they are formed by addition polymerization, while thermosetting polymers are formed by condensation polymer.